back and we're starting another campaign. This time I'm gonna go with in goal with Chuck, so as usual for combat injury, hard mode, and we'll just go right ahead.
Alvaro Vasquez sought fortune, fame, and adventure. So when an ambitious inquisitor told him a Mayan legend about a lost and mysterious city of gold, he listened carefully. Such a find would cement his place in history and make him a very wealthy man. Vain as he was, he believed it was his destiny. But word of the expedition spread quickly, and the undertaking was in peril before it even began. Hired thugs captured Vasquez and his companions. They tortured the Inquisitor, hoping he would reveal the location of the city.
Having invaded captures up to Alvaro to save his companions. I'm gonna have a hard time pronouncing these names.
Vasquez broke free, but found himself alone and outgunned. His associates needed help. The best way to give it to them was to acquire as much firepower as possible.
Alright, kind of a disclaimer, I failed this mission once because I overlooked a place where one of my characters could be flanked, which is actually kind of annoying, but it's just one of those things that you know, you learn from the experience. So what I want to do is silently sneak around. So firstly I'm gonna get our first guy to free this guy, and then I'll get this guy to go over here and grab the extra weapons, and then our first guy, Alvaro, will move down here and deal with him. And then what isn't mentioned is that our fourth guy is over here, and then we'll eventually have to rescue him. So I'll still do all this in order, just to be fair, and you know, like, I'm pretty sure some people who are watching this are watching for...
Vasquez freed his old friend, Diego.
I imagine some people are watching.
Two more of Vasquez's companions still needed his help.
So it's like some people are still sort of just like watching this for the strategy layer aspect of this game. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be nice, but not too spoilerful. Although I feel like I just kind of spoiled that last bit by pointing out where, what is it? The fourth guy, because he actually isn't mentioned in the quest thingy. So, but I mean, I could say this is just a game, but to some people it's like, well, you know, if they're not that good, then I suppose it's kind of like spoiling an important aspect of the game for them, which is understandable. Alright, so Alvaro, let's get you over here. Okay, and then oh, it's Alvaro. Yep, we can go with Alvaro again. So we'll go over here. And now I can go through here, but let's still try and keep behind cover just in case anything goes on. Okay, and yeah, definitely when you're doing this map, definitely do check out the if you give yourself a chance to check out the like where your enemies can see, it will definitely make life a bit easier for you. All right, stop dude. Yes, please.
Vasquez's mentor, Senor Zacharias, thanked him for liberating him. The enemy still held one of his men captive.
Alright. You're kind of a fatty, aren't you? Let's get you over there. And you, alright. Procure better weapons. Actually not sure what kind of weapons we actually get, like, once we procure better weapons. But, nevertheless, it'll be interesting to see. Alright, so... this guy definitely wants to get over here. I feel like maybe if I... no, I'm kind of just thinking out loud to myself. Alright, let's stick this guy up again. Alright, we'll just stick him up again, because just get that out of the way and then we deal with everyone else. Alright, Diego, where can you go? No, Fatty. Zacharias, my apologies, Fatty. God, you're fat, you waddle. Jesus. Okay. I shouldn't be that mean. I'm usually not that mean to people in real life. And I guess the other thing we could do is that, yeah, let me try something a bit different from... Yeah, let me try something a bit different from when I played it and failed. So I'll move this guy here, and I'll move him in there. We won't collect the cash yet. Okay, this is gonna take one turn longer than Nintendo, but come on now. All right, we'll stick him up. You cannot threaten enemies when other enemies see you. That's silly. Alright, well, yeah, fuck it. Let's grab that.
Vasquez didn't feel so defenseless anymore.
Alright, so to actually point out, it looks like... So Vasquez gets a shotgun. This one gets a shotgun. This guy gets a musket. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I have a feeling that, like, you know, if I actually free this guy... If I release this guy... then got the weapons, then he will have an additional weapon to go with. So that's something I can't be bothered testing. We'll leave it to you to verify if and when you feel like it. But either way, it's not going to make much of a big deal. So just stick him up again. It really annoys me to have 6 HP, and I'll explain why a bit later. Okay, so let's get up here. Alright, you stick him up. Then stick yours up. Alright, you stick him up. And you still stick that guy up. And you can stick him up.
Vasquez freed Cervantes, but the Inquisitor was badly wounded. The crew was determined to drive all the bandits from the camp.
Alright, so now one thing okay, so this guy's still gotta do something. Alright. Where do I want to move him? Let's move him over here. Okay. Now you single shotgun. Single shot 5 damage, but got the golden derringer that allows you a single shot first. Alright, so First, I want to get everyone into safe places first, so I don't think that won't be too difficult to do. Let's get you over here. Gotta still keep it behind full cover. Alright, you can go over. Well, the Inquisitor's blocking the way. Well, you know. You can go over here, and you can continue sticking him up. There you go. You can continue sticking him up. Alright. Alright. Time to shoot. Now, I want to kill this guy, so I would shoot with the Derringer first. Derringer gets us 2 shots. Alright, and then I'll switch to the single shotgun and finish him off. Actually, that was probably not necessary. Look at all that blood. Oh well. Single shotgun, 5 damage, okay. And then this guy's got a musket, right? 79, 75, 73, 65, 60. 79, that's pretty good actually, but I need to kill this guy. That is the problem. Actually, can I should double check something? Oh, he's behind cover. That's okay, that's really stupid. I'm actually feeling a bit stupid. Let's see. Shoot again. Alright, what can you do? 77, 75, 67, 64. Who can you kill with the musket? 65. We need to kill this guy. 60. Please do. Oh my gentle Jesus. I am so screwed. Alright, let's see. Okay, oh god. You missed. Oh, you freaking missed. Wow. Alright. This guy's in a bad spot. He's like being fired on by 3 people. Oh boy. Oh god. Really sure he's getting all the attention. Alrighty, okay, looks like a bunch of people coming on from that way. That's gonna be not the safest place to be, so I'll I want you to do what? I wonder. 69. That's a pretty good chance, but it's like he's probably gonna take some damage later, so I'll get you behind here. And then... Now, can you kill any of these with the Danga? No, you can't. Alright, let's switch back and be like this. And then that way, if they come a bit closer, we can just go right up, or we can sort of just sneak around. Alright, so this guy is a pain in the ass. And I can't actually see him. Okay. Now, what can I do about this guy? Can I can go behind the rocks here. That's pretty good. We'll go with a single shotgun, go behind the rocks, smack him from behind. That's gonna be painful. Alright, you... Where can you go? You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, my friend. Gabrielle, where can you go? I feel like you can go here, but he can actually move here and flank you, so I kind of want you to sort of be somewhere in between, where you can sort of still see people, I guess. Nope. Oh well. Alright, you... What's gonna happen? I need you to pull back. Actually, can we take 2 shots? The problem is this guy can actually move in here and flank him, so definitely don't want that happening. 4. I need to take a risk, I guess. Can I ricochet off something? I can only ricochet off that, and even then it's not going to grant healing over time. Guess we could pop a vitality elixir. Ah. Kill him. And then we'll pop the elixir. And just hope they all don't hit him. Oh boy, this is scary. Alright, that's a miss. Miss and a half. Alright, they're all behind full cover, which is not helpful, so... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, aren't you a flankable, little buddy? Shoot. 5. Let's do this. Probably should have checked if I could, let's see. Let's see where everyone is first. So this guy, can you hit him? 3 damage. No damage. Your chances to hit is abysmal. Seriously. Okay. You pop this. Didn't you have like 1 HP and then you bounce back to 5? That was interesting. Alright, well, I'll reload the musket. It's probably not the safest thing to do. Alright, the daring guy. The lack of ammo is pissing me off. Alright, alright, and then we'll reload the shotgun as well. That gives everyone a bit of a breather. Now this guy, where can I move this guy? This guy's in a tough spot. Because you can see him over there. And the problem is, this guy might be able to come over here and flank him. I'm hoping that won't happen. And 39% is such a crappy luck chance thing. Can't you move him back here? Don't want you dead for now, and then we'll see how they move. Nope, I'm hearing a reload. And everyone's moving forward. Alright, you. Who's in the open? None of them. Ah, you're kidding me. Alright. Alright, the question is I need to change something up. Where is this guy? He's still out in the open, but I can't actually see him. Which is... yeah, it's that guy you can see. So that's kind of stupid, and I need to obviously consider moving things around a little. So I don't want to move here because he can move over here and flank me. So it's gonna have to be behind this wall. The problem is I don't know if he has enough movement to move all this way and then, you know, get a good shot on me. So that's what I'm very worried about. So let me worry about him later, I guess. So it seems to be the best way to worry about things. Alright. You, who can you see? Nobody. That really sucks. You, who can you see? Oh, full cover over here. Very welcome. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh. This is annoying. Very, very annoying. Alright. Look, this is as good as any. And you can't really do much, I guess. Yeah, I can't move you up, otherwise you'll be flankable, so... Can't move you here, otherwise someone can shoot you from over there. I think the other thing I need to keep bearing in mind is that I can always still take shots and reduce the luck, even, and obviously the amount of... I saw that happening. Okay, cool. So they're kind of moving as I expected, so I can go here and take a shot to the face. Well, give him a shot to the... Ooh. A lot of blood. That is a big shot to the face though. Alright, so I need to deal with this guy. Fortunately, this fellow really sucks at aiming. Isn't that amazing? Right, you can... That's a pretty good piece of cover, actually. Oh, there's a guy over there. Okay, that's annoying. Who can you see? That's pretty good. But if that had failed, then yeah, I mean, definitely, in terms of strategy, I do not recommend taking risks like that one. Alright, he's behind here. And, so he's relatively safe. But I can't move someone there, otherwise he'll be flanked from behind. Unfortunately, this guy is very useless. Alright, so I guess I can move you over here. Why can you not hit him? That is... oh my goodness. Alright, just gonna take a shot. If I hit him, then I can kill him with the Derringer next turn. Alright, he's reloading. Alright, that was bound to happen. Blah. Sometimes I wonder what kind of sounds other people will make if they got hit, but that's kind of, I guess, one of those things you probably don't want to think about. Right, now, there's two people about to surround this guy, which is really, really annoying. The question is, if I move here, can he flank me from behind? And that's sort of something I don't want to take the risk of doing. So I'll move over here, flank him, and at least take a shot. Oh, you guys and your bad chances of hitting. Alright, where can you go and who can you hit? Who's your daddy? What does he do? I've got... alright, let's reload. We can go for another ricochet. Alright. Okay, that gives me a reprieve. Excellent. Oh, you can't imagine how relieved I am. Alright, let's get you moving around. Yep, this place should be relatively safe. And you can go back here and at least keep the shootout going. This is so stupid. Oh, crap. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, looks like Alvaro needs a little help. Alright, Vitality or the Mandrake Root. I definitely need a boost of luck right now. But the problem is, I also need to shoot. And I'm not really having much of an opportunity to do so. The Deco is a little too far away to help him out right now. So let's see. Should we go for another ricochet? Yeah, why not? Okay, well first, let's get you over here. Oh, frick, you have to reload. Can you see? I did not, okay. Reload. I should probably take advantage of the scavenge, but I always keep forgetting to. Part of it feels like, you know, just not used to scavenging, because the first time I did it, I actually really screwed up, and I replaced a really good gun with a bad one. So, but you get what you reap what you sow, so to speak. All right, I want to pull back some more. Still gotta be behind full cover, but it's gotta be somewhere where I can sort of just eventually meet up with everyone else. So I guess my best bet is sort of like, not here, sort of like around here. And then, because I don't think there's any way I can actually go through the barn over here. And if I get here, I'm stuck in the corner. So, over here is my best bet. So, and I guess the question is where specifically gives me the best chance of survival, I guess. I know this is sort of like really boring in the sense that I'm playing it like super safe, and playing it super safe can be really buring even for me as well. But it's like for me right now, I'm sort of just like I'm actually worrying, because even though this is not an Iron Man mode, it's still nice to be able to to knock things out on the first go. And given that I've already failed this once, it's really not the easiest thing to figure out what to do. Alright, Gabriel, you're pissing me off, so I'm gonna make you move, and you can move over here. That keeps you behind full cover, and allows me to reposition you a little when necessary. Now, the problem is, I can't move like around here unless I'm moving here. So that's probably the best move actually. Even though you can't actually see anyone, so I'll get you to reload. Alright. Okay. Still one guy behind there. Okay. Well, people are moving, and I don't know where they are now. Right, alright, where can you move? This is actually quite a terrible spot actually, so I'll get you to move. Let's just, alright, so can't move here because that's where this guy is. Okay. How can I use this to my advantage? I need to kill this guy. This guy's been pissing me off. And I don't have enough luck for a ricochet. Okay. You can't actually see him. That's really gives me the shits. Do apologize for the colorful language. I apparently don't react so well when I'm sort of just like screwing up bit by bit. This hallway annoys me. There is no hiding spots. Oh good, you can see him. Can you kill him? What? Thank the Jesus. Alright. Musket. We can at least get closer, so that's definitely something. And alright, let's 37? No, I'm gonna... Oh. Alright, well, he's got luck, so he'll at least survive another turn or two. There is no hiding spot here. This pisses me off. Oh my goodness. Okay, one guy there, one guy there. And he is actually a bit closer now, so he can actually shoot people from behind. That'll be really, really nice. Go! 53%, are you kidding me? Well, at least you got him. Alright, you and you, Mr. Useless. Yeah, I'll get you to... Alright, you can shoot twice. Okay, that is very satisfying. Thank you. Finally, I'll let you stay back for a bit and you can rest. And you, I want you to be closer to these guys, so get you over here. And alright, there's someone hiding there. Can I shoot him from behind? That'll be quite nice. There's no window there, unfortunately. So you would think you just edge his shotgun over the edge. Oh my god, you can actually see him. This has been long and frustrating. Please die. Alright, that reduces the luck. And we'll get this guy to go around, take a shot, and hopefully because his luck is so low, we'll actually kill him this time round. There we go.
Finally, the camp was theirs.
That had consequences no one could have foreseen. Well, golly.
The camp would make an excellent, if temporary, home base. They would need to secure some manpower and supplies to keep them fed. Unfortunately, Inquisitor Cervantes was in no shape to accompany them. They left him behind, hoping he would still be breathing when they returned.
Alright, looks like we've got a pretty big map. We can hire manpower and acquire provisions. Well, we got 1,000 gold as well. That's a lot of gold. 50 men expressed willingness to join the expedition serve as Vaqua's peons. They asked for 500 in return. It was a printing sum, but they knew the expedition did not have a choice. After a transaction, a man who had been watching from afar approached the posse and offered his guidance leadership, so his name was David O'Connell and he knew the locals well. Implied would eventually want his own reward, but he wouldn't say no to a piece of whatever wealth the expedition turned up. When Vasquez asked how he could be sure Connell wasn't one of the Fortuna's hired guns, the stranger replied, they'll vouch for me, pointing to several of Fortuna's men hanging from a tree. Zacharias told him was his key. Digo just shrugged and said they would doom either way. Vasquez agreed to let O'Connell join, not hiding his enthusiasm. O'Connell assured them they'll be glad of his company. You look at the guy's face. He looks creepy as fuck. He was effective manager but derived a disturbing amount of joy from killing. Okay, let's go get some provisions. So 50 men. Alright, operational farm and the approached farmers leveled gun at the great Badigo found the railroads to allay the fears. Still, the farmers were anything but hospitable. Owners are making a single offer, do not tolerate any attempt to haggle. 300 for a powerful specified by pointing his gun at it. Alright, better than nothing. They need to come back later if they need it more. Okay, assemble at the camp. I think we can do that. Griffith's goal was to find a way across the river. Meanwhile, the Inquisitor's state was worsening. They would need to patch him up and send him back before moving on. The expedition current main camp, where all the supplies and peons were located, along with any injured men. Oh wow, okay, use scouts to find a way across the river, send the Inquisitor's safety tent to an Inquisitor's rune. Alright, check on the Inquisitor. Alright, angels and demons twisted in a puddle of blood and sweat. They could have sent him off in the state, but having Zacharias patch him up first would be the smarter option. So we need 2 bottles of liquor, so I think we can do that. We should probably consider organizing a hunt. So let's send scouts to be sent to explore the area. So riverbank, 6 provisions required. Alright, we can do that. Nearby discover a wreck steamboat. More importantly, downriver, the peons discover the mole dock. Seemed like an ideal spot for crossing the river on the raft. Alright, can we send more scouts? Let's send him west. Fishing. Also, wood could be procured there. It also seems like a good spot for hunting. Let's just double check. Luckily, we're not on a timer of any sort, so definitely seems like we've got a good opportunity on our hands. So, Eastern Riverbank wreckage. Can we find from a wreckage? 12 men were ordered to disassemble the wreck. Peons panicked and left the scene. No? Okay, let's try again. Within hours, every usable piece of wood had been removed from the shipwreck, but we lost 7 men. Okay. Mining goal. Possibly decided to mine gold itself, risking injuries, or we could use 8 peons. Successfully mine some gold. Well, we'll risk some injuries. Okay, looks like we can just kind of keep mining gold from there, but that works out pretty well. So, sharper shot, what's there? Looked at the wares. I mean, some better guns would be nice, so we'll see what happens. 350 steadfast booper, sword of cobra. Alright, well, not much to do, so let's see what's at the farmhouse. So this is to try to acquire provisions, but also mule. Alright, still could be used. Consider having men searching the woods. Actually, what I forgot was that we need 2 times bottle of liquor to actually. Water was infected with the alligators. Oh my goodness. Okay, fake trader. Let's see what you've got. Looked at the wares. Relic candle of the dead. Some good items right here. The judge. Yeah. All right. First, it seldom any alcohol. Refuse all payment for them, insisting that fate had to take his course till we do get our share of freedom. Okay, works for me. Let's go treat the Inquisitor, and then we'll carry him off to the village. Alright, there we go. Treat. Resting now, his condition was better now that Zacharias had done some work on him, but is still in no state to continue the journey. Can we... Alright.
Wild-eyed and shouting, Cervantes called to Vasquez as the peons carried him off. Grasping Vasquez's arm like a drowning man, he raved that they must follow the Red Star. Diego shook his head sadly. Zacharias merely raised an eyebrow. Vasquez would never forget the raw conviction in the Inquisitor's eyes.
Well, okay, so that leaves. Still need to obtain wood. I'm just wondering what's going on. Oh, because this is trying to acquire manpower. So, won't worry about that yet. We definitely want to try and acquire some wood. So, let's go back to the old sawmill. Consider having his men cut trees. Let's search the woods. Got anything useful other than food? Odds were they all that will make it home safe. Found a weapon left behind by a careless hunter or a bandit. Wasn't the best weapon they've seen. Oh, the Douglas Duster special. Useful find nonetheless, yeah, I'll say. Alright, let's cut some trees. Serious injury, and the men had little experience with his lumberjacks. Return with a decent amount of wood. Alright. Organizing a hunt. 8 men will be needed to forage for food, but they will probably make it home safely. What's the success of men return with food? Alright. Let's cut some more trees. And we're done. Excellent. Nope, there we go. Okay. Constructing the routes and loading the men as a budget then would take time, however, Vasquez had a feeling there would be noted. He and his spots had prepared to stand guard while the peons built and loaded the routes. Connor suggested he could supervise the peon instead of standing guard. Okay, look, this implies that there's gonna be a battle. So you know what? I will wrap this video up there. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.